Hi YouTube, this is Simply Love, and I'm back with a video. And this is going to be for the spiritual reading for you, spiritual love reading for the sign of Libra for October, for the month of October. And I'm going to be using the Crystal Oracle deck. And I'm also going to be using Whispers of Love cards. And I'm also going to use the Angel Romance cards. I'm going to pick one out of each of these decks. Um, Out of each of these, the Oracle cards, okay? Um, I probably did something different with the others. This is the Crystal Visions card deck. That's what that looks like. Everybody are familiar with those, okay? And this is the Whispers of Love deck that I'm going to pull two cards from. And the Angel Romance Oracle cards. I'm going to pick two from them. Okay. Now, I may have done the others a little different. I'm just going with spirit. I have to go with my spirit guides. I have a lot of cards. I have to pick what they tell me to pick for each reading. Everybody doesn't have to have the same, card, as long as the messages get through from the Most High God, who I pray with before I do my readings, and ask for the messages from the angels of His to send to whoever views my videos. He only knows. I don't. He knows. He knows who he's going to speak to and speak through, and you'll be able to relate to the messages. Some of you will, and some of you won't. Reminder: it's just a general reading that I'm doing here. So this will be general. It will apply to some and not all. And I do want to thank you all for subscribing, for sharing, for caring, for all the love, the comments, and beautiful messages that you all sent me. I really do appreciate it very, very, very much. It really touched my heart. One more thing I'd like to say to some out there, like I said, it's general reading. If you see something in what I'm talking, if there's a woman card come up and you're a man looking at this, because I had a couple of emails about this, and you're a man looking at it, this is not just based on women. Most women watch these videos more than men do. I do realize that. But if you are a man watching this video and I pull out a card and we're talking about relationship issues, if I pull out a card and it's a woman of whatever deck or whatever, whoever it is, and you're a man, yeah, we're talking about a woman. And if it's a woman card, but if it comes up as a man and you're a woman looking, and you're a man looking at it, it's a woman. Okay, so just go with the flow of how it would come out, resonate with you, if you're a man, woman, or however your situation may be. You just have to put it into your own situation. It's just that simple. It's common sense. Just put it into your own situation. If it resonates with you, regardless of which way it goes, then it's for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, just enjoy the video. Maybe wait till next month. Maybe something's going to resonate with you then. And just one more thing. I mean, all my subscribers, all the people that I talk to, I've been getting more positive feedback than anything. But for those who wants to come on and put any type of negative comments in when it really isn't necessary, because if you don't like what you're hearing, or because what you're going to get from me is definitely the truth. Like I said, I pray over the cards. I believe in the Most High God. I believe in the spirit world, and I believe in the angels. I believe in angels. It's just the way it is. And I believe in they are the messengers for the Most High God. And that's who I pray to ask the messages to come here. So what you're going to get here is the truth. Everybody has their own way of reading. Everybody has their own way of doing their thing. I'm just telling you how I do mine. And I'm telling you that what the messages that I'm going to deliver are going to be delivered the truth. If you want sugar, or somebody to just tell you what you want to hear, this is not the video. This is not the place for you. And you don't need to make no negative comments. Just click off. Simple. Click off and go somewhere else and listen to something else that you may find, whatever state of mind that you're in, that you may be in denial and don't want to hear truth. You just want to hear sugarcoating, things go your way. You need to follow up on somewhere else where you can hear that kind of stuff. Okay, when you come here, it's just going to be truth, and truth is nothing but to just help you. It's designed to help you. Everything is not rosy dozy out there. Okay, that's just not the way it is. I'm here to help, and even me talking to you helps me too also, because I use some of my experiences when I just talk in general to you guys, especially when I just make a video about certain situation. But right now we're doing the sign of Libra for October 2015, okay? And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, just go ahead on and go to my website. Everything is going to be linked below. So when you go to the website, and if you want a reading, go to services, and it will have everything listed there for you to do. And then just email me until I get a program to where you can make your reservation right there on the website instead of having to email me or call me. So for right now, until I get that scheduler up, just go ahead and do what you have to do as far as your services, what service you want. Then, you know, get in contact with me. We'll do a date and time that we're going to be doing the readings. Okay. And like I said, any type of negative energy as far as in the comment sections that come up, what I'm going to do, if I just get a little bit and I start reading it sounds negative, I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to block you from Google Plus or wherever you're at, YouTube, wherever. I'm going to block you out, period. I don't want no negativity on my this is my channel, you know, and I'm here for you, for everybody here, and I'm here out of love. You know, and if I, you know, say things, you know, it's still out of love, but we don't need any negativity, you know, far as, because most of my subscribers, most people that comment are very, very positive. They can even take, you know, they're looking for help. Those are the people that I want, the ones that has the eyes that see and the ears to hear the truth, so, to make a difference in your life for the best, not to take it personal and take it like you're being criticized, or like you're being condemned or you're being judged, because I am not any of those. I'm not any of those. I'm just the messenger delivering the messages to you from the Most High God and his beautiful angels that he sends around me. Okay, that's it. But like I said, bottom line with that, if there's any negative comments, you're just going to be blocked, and you won't be able to see the video, any of my videos. Or, I mean, I feel like you shouldn't. If you're going to make negative comments, we don't need you here. And my audience that's on a positive tip don't need to hear it either. Okay, so I just figure I put that in there. And as I said, and if you're out of the country and you need a reading, you can on my website, there is a Skype tab there, so you can just click that and add me on as a contact, and we can talk back and forth then. Okay. All right, well, let's get on with the reading for Libra. Okay, and I'm just going to take the camera off me and let you see the cards. Okay, as I shuffle. Shuffling does take a little bit more time, I noticed, but that's okay too. There's one that popped out for you. There's one. As soon as it pops out, I'm you know, or if I have to end up picking it if it doesn't pop out. But when they pop out, they definitely want you to hear something. And here's the last two right here. All right, now the Whispers of Angels, Whispers of Love angel cards. I'm going to shuffle them and pick two. Like I said, you know, on some of the other videos, you may see me do it a different way with some of the other signs, but I'm doing this way because I am short of time. My brother is in the hospital, and I'm trying to get this done for you guys. So I have a lot going on right now. So, but I still want to try to get these out for you, and they may be a little shorter or something like that from what I started out from the beginning. So, but you will get your messages to those who the Most High God wants to resonate with, okay? That one wants to come out, and this one wants to come out. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 romance cards. Oh, that one pop out right away. So I like it. Nice and quick. All right, and I'm going to choose this one. Okay, now we got all the cards on here. There was one there that should have been. All the cards here. You can see it. Okay, for the first week of October, Libra, what I have for you is the King of Wands. Okay. And when I'm looking at the King of Wands, I'm looking at someone who has their, okay, Wands, first of all, if you want to know about an astrological sign of this person, of this king, or look at it as a king or a queen. Remember when I talked about earlier, it could be a king or a queen, which is a fire sign, which is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that may be around you, or the energy of this person could be you too. You know, movement, action card, action card. Wands are always about action and movements and things like that. Action. uh this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person uh has put in the work. They're sitting on their palace. They put in the hard work. They fought the battle, and you know they've won, and they've got everything under control, and everything seems to be in balance if you really look at this card. um they are the king on their throne, just like it says, the king. um like I said, I believe this is you, Libra, but I believe, there may be, I'm looking at this as being, far as the energy of a fire sign. That's the energy coming from there as you being, swift moving right along, everything moving along pretty good, everything going along pretty good. You seem to have things the way you want it to be. You're very structured, you're very organized, uh very have things you have very much control of your life and your life situations that happen around you. You're very independent, and it looks like you're very you're well off with whatever you're doing. You're well off at doing. You're accomplished, uh Libra. You're very accomplished. Now the second week I'm looking at here is the Knight of Cups. Ooh, the Knight of Cups is see the man coming in on the horse, and he's slow moving. He's moving, but he's slow moving here. The cups, it also can indicate, your feelings, the way you're feeling inside. You could be feeling, you could be offering somebody your love. You could be in love with someone. There could be someone around you that you really care about, and you're moving towards or moving into the future with, Libra. This could be male or female, okay? If you're out there looking, depends on who's looking at it, okay? As I said in the beginning, it looks like you're moving forward, uh, in the right direction with love. When it comes to love, matters of the heart, partnership, whatever you want to call it, you're moving in the right direction far as your heart is concerned, and love in your emotional department. It looks like you're moving in the right direction. If you're with someone, you look like that partner may be the one for you. because you're offering their love. And like I said, if you look at these two cards together, it is Libras are very much, perfectionists. They do things right. They're in control, and they move. And when they do something, they do it right. Look how beautiful that card. Look at how he's dressed. Look at um the look at what he's carrying cups. So he's carrying offerings. He could have be a person that's well off, that he's able to give, and also even love in a love department. Some of you Libras may be going towards someone that you may be looking at in a love, and offering them their love to you. They're going to offer their love to you, male or female. Looks like they're coming in your direction of love. And then on the third week of October, I'm getting the Emperor. Okay, Libra, men or women. This could be man or woman. I'm looking at Major Arcana card, I believe, also. Uh, The Emperor is someone who has may have empathic abilities. It's like they can like pick up on other people's energies. They can you could come towards them, and they can just like read you up and down, like just take a look at you, and can read you. And they can protect themselves from you. They can guard themselves if it's not uh, a pleasant type situation, that of the person around them. They can move easily away from them without any type of struggle or fights or anything like that. They could just see it coming. Okay, that's Libra. Libra, you can see it coming. You can deal with it in a diplomatic way, no matter what situation it is. That's why he's holding that there. It's like almost like a uh what they call those crystal ball. So you have that empathic, or some of you Libras, men or women, have the um discernment. The Emperor also carries discernment, where they can pick up on things really really fast, and kind of like read right through, because he's looking right at the situation, and can guard themselves and can take care of themselves. They'll know how to deal with that situation quickly and easily, and get it under control. Libras are very controlled minded people. They have their ducks all in a row. If you just look at this, it's just like they carry themselves in a diplomatic way in everything that they do, in challenges, in love, and in money, finances, or their home life. They have it all together. They know how to have it all together. Okay, now the last week I'm showing here is the Seven of Swords for you Libras, men or women. Okay, now when I'm looking at the Seven of Swords, this could be the energy, because energy of an air sign. It could be a Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. About it's showing like beating or winning something. Like maybe a battle, or maybe if it's not, in a battle of a storm that comes up, it's like you win that battle. You have your swords up and you won. Look at the birds, or whatever those things, ravens or whatever they are, that he's defeated. All these ravens were coming after him, but they defeated. Or it could be somebody in your family. It could be a family member that it maybe could have been bad off, sick, or something like that. A lot of things were coming at them at one time, but it seems like they're defeating it. It's almost like they try to kill them, or they try, or maybe they were on death. Maybe was on death or something like that, or may possibly could have almost died, and was revived, brought back, came back, was able to come back, and they're defeating their sickness or illness. This could be a sickness or illness also within the family of a Libra. Could be a Libra yourself. Or like I said, it could be a air sign. If not an air sign, it could be any sign, okay, or any person that I'm talking about. It could be somebody that's been sick, you know, and almost defeated, but brought back to life, and fighting whatever it is that's going on within their sickness, okay? They're fighting for their life. They are fighting for their life. They are, and they're winning at it. They still have some challenges ahead now, because there's still some ravens up there that has to come down. But there's some challenges still there, but they're defeating this whatever it is that's going on with them in your family member. It could be a friend. It could be anything that may have fallen sick, and they are beating the odds. You know, they're fighting for their life. Okay, they're fighting for their life. They got their swords out and they are fighting, okay? And they are winning. They're coming back, okay? So all's not lost in that situation. If this is going on with any of you Libras out there, all is not lost. They're fighting the battle, and they're trying to win. Like I said, there's a little journey there that's going to have to. There's going to be a little journey there, you know, and still there's going to be some fighting of whatever, and even could be in love situations too, but they're going to win the battle. The battle's going to be won. You know, they're fighting whoever it is, and you all, only some of you resonate with that. I'm sorry, a couple cards fell. There's some kind of battle going on, or some kind of disagreement. Could be some kind of disagreements. It could be in relationships. It just could be, you know, like I said, sickness or something like that. Something fell down, and they're fighting for the cause, or fighting for their life, and actually, you know, defeating. They're winning the fight. Okay, but it's going to be a long road before the fight is ended. Okay, now from the I'm going to read the Whispers of Love card. I have this one. It's card number 16. And that's for you Libras out there. Okay, and as you can see, it's a woman, or it could be a man. Love is all around you. So you are circled. Your whole world is circled with love. Nothing but love. You surround yourself, Libra, with love. You surround yourself. You attract love because you are love. You love yourself. You love yourself, Libra. So when you love yourself, you attract yourself, and you surround yourself with love. Yes, there's challenges, yes, but see, the Emperor already knows that. Major Arcana, he outweighs everything. He keeps it together. He can see it coming. So he knows how to deal with it. He can deal with it in a diplomatic way. So love is all around you. There's love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge it. This is, you know, this is a truth. This is the truth for you, Libra. Just acknowledge that, you know, the love is all around you, which I do believe that you do acknowledge that just by these cards that's been spread out here. And the second one is like, take a chance on love also. So for some of you, I say maybe, you know, Libras that are maybe just got out of a relationship and, you know, looking, you could be, you know, single relationships. They want you to take a chance on love. That could be for some of you Libras up here that's coming in, offering love to someone. You may have been dating somebody. You may have been living with somebody for a while, and you just, or I'll say dating, and you just decide to, you know, to just offer them your love. It may have took you a while. You might have just been waiting and checking them out. See, you might have been sitting back just watching them, seeing what they're doing, seeing what they're all about. You know, using your discernment, using your power, the control. You like things under control. You like to keep things under control for yourself and for your life situation. And you may have decided to approach this person with offerings of love. Okay, love all around you. You saw it coming. You know, you were interested. You saw it coming. You checked it out. You went through your little crystal ball, your empathic abilities, or discernment, and you found that, you know, hey, this could be something. It may have been a battle for some of you Libras out there, men or women. It could have been a little battle to accomplish something out of love, or it could have been a little battle with your health or someone else's health in the family that you had to go through here this month. You could have had a up and downhill battle with health, with yours or someone around you that you may know, family or friend, but you've defeated it. Both, if it's you've defeated it, going up and down. You've been pulling out your swords and you've been cutting it. You've just been cutting right through the situation and winning, coming out of it. Or there's somebody else in the family, or maybe being sick or whatever, and they're cutting through it too. Could have been near death situations also, okay, for some of you Libras. Or in a love situation, you know, you may have to fight for what you wanted and you won. You're or winning. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So when you start to love, your lives change forever, Libra. That's what they're telling you. So you go ahead and take that chance. You know, you look like you evaluated the situation. You know, you've been through, you know, at the end there, towards the end of the month, there's going to be some challenges for some of you Libras. If you haven't went through this already, man or woman, maybe some health issues. You've been going up and down, but you conquered, look like you're conquering the storm. You know, had you down for a little while, but you got back up. Could be family members, could be somebody that's a lover or close to you that's been battling some sicknesses or illnesses around your family. But love, keep the love there. It's just making the love stronger. It's going to make the love stronger because you're going to see, you know, who really cares about you when you're really down and out, and when you're really sick. That really, that's a strong indication of who loves you, who cares about you. Are they going to be with you through thick and thin? That's the ultimate challenge when it comes to finding out about if someone cares about you or not. Okay, so we're going to have the two romance cards, which I'm going to turn over. Religious factors play a part here in for some of you Virgo Libras out there. I'm sorry. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, whatever goes on in a relationship wise, you know, spirituality plays a lot. Religion plays a lot in this factor. It's like maybe maybe you're a Libra and you go to church. You may take activities in church. You rely on, you know, your religious beliefs. That other person may have to have some type of religious beliefs also. Or it could be, for some of you Libra men or women, it could be where, you know, it's a factor, or it could take a toll maybe to some. When it comes to maybe a love partner or a relationship, it could be two. If you're going on a religious venture instead of spiritual venture, then that could lead to some problems, or it could lead to where you both are into the same factor. Either you're into the religion or you're into spirituality, whatever you want to call it. This is a factor, plays a main factor in a lot of you Libras' life. You know, you do want somebody that has that belief, the belief of a most high, of the most high God. Now, this card also comes with someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So Libra is if there's some of you Libras out there that's wearing a mask, you know, masquerading or having some kind of deception going on in the relationship, you know, it may have something to do with this religious factor thing here. You could be, somebody could be putting on like they're religious or something like that, and deep down inside may not be, and that could cause a problem. It could cause deception. It can cause you to double look at this person or ask them to remove their mask, or you might find out who they really truly are in time. So just be careful for some of you Libras out there. I'm not saying this is happening to all. To some, it could be because of religious factors, you know, and you know, there could be some confusion or some misleading, or maybe misleading information, or somebody maybe wanting or coming saying that they're religious or have religious factors or whatever in this, and may not really be. They may just be spiritual, and you may be religious, or vice versa. So, they may just put the mask on and pretend to be what you want them to be in order for them to be with you. So, watch out for that, because you just want it to be really true. You don't want no deception in with creeping up in the relationship. So, find out ahead of time. It looks like you are observing or whatever, and you're really looking and seeing, where things are going to go, and how it's going to go. You got yourself pretty much together, Libras, you men and women out there, when it comes to relationships is concerned. Everything looks like it's pretty good. You have your little challenges. You look like you're going to fight it off at the end. It could be within love. Most of the time it's within love. It could be within love, or it could be within yourself, within you. Okay. So that's all I have for you right now. I'm sorry to make these videos a little shorter, because like I said, I have my brother still in the hospital, and I do have to go, back and forth, and I'm trying to get all the videos done, and give you, and still try to give you all that I could give you from the messenger, the Most High God and his angels. Okay. So like I said, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, this is just general. Okay. And it doesn't apply to everybody. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, my information